Yaga ya ya. Boom cut. Girl, show me. Boom. You say you got a thing I like. No need to be fronted. I'll show you something. Mama told me, you got turn a good girl back. Be careful what you wish for. She gon' turn you right back, yeah, yeah. Girl, you be yo-yo, the way you move it up and down, up and down. Why yo?
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Laurasia. So today I'm giving you guys something different. It's actually something different for me because I've never done a hairstyle like this before, and I've also never done a tutorial like this before. But basically I'm going to be doing a talk through hair tutorial just because I kind of just am overdoing voiceovers right now. So I really want to do a talk through of how I do my liquid cap quick weave, and the difference this time is that I'm leaving my hair out. So this all is my hair. My hair is finally long enough to straighten it and actually blend in with my weaves and it not look crazy or too short. So I decided to just give it a try today, and it really worked, and I'm happy because every time I tell you guys, it's a 50-50 chance when I do these videos. Most of the time when I'm doing these videos, it's literally my first time doing something, or I have no idea what I'm doing and I'm just going with the flow, and hopefully it comes out good by the end of the video. So literally this was a 50-50 chance that this was going to work. Like, I didn't know how my natural hair was going to act, if it's going to lay straight or whatever. I do have a texturizer. I'm just throwing it out there right now. I do have a texturizer, and that's why my hair probably lays so flat. So I'm just saying that right now. So if you guys want to see how I got this hair, definitely stay tuned for the rest of the video because I do a whole in-depth talk through of step-by-step everything. The only thing that I did not record is me straightening my hair, but that is just pretty simple. All I did was just take my flat iron and just straighten the hair, and I brushed it into the weave and it blended in. Hopefully you guys can like really see. And if you guys want to see how I got this hair tutorial, then stay tuned, as well as hit that notification button because you guys don't want to miss any more of my uploads. Deuces! Hi fairies, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Laurasia. So I wanted to come on and do a hair tutorial, but I want to do a little bit different because you guys, through what I'm doing, instead of doing a voiceover, I just feel like I'm kind of overdoing voiceovers right now. So I think I just want to do like a talk through. So yeah, for now I'm just going to part my hair. So I have my little section, so I'm just going to go ahead and braid this so that it's out the way. So now I'm just going to go ahead and mold down my hair. I'm going to take the Salon Pro 30-second weave molding gel. You guys have seen me use this quite a few times on my channel. So I'm just going to go ahead with my fingers and put this everywhere that is not my braid. Okay, my hair is all molded down, so now I'm just going to go ahead and blow dry it until it is completely dry. Like, this is the same things that I've been doing in all of my other videos, but I just really want to take my time and just really explain everything, you know, as I go. But this pretty much is all the same. So I'm just going to blow dry it and then fast forward through this part. Okay, my hair is all dry, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use my Weave Wonder Wrap, which is the liquid cap. So it is by Salon Pro 30 Second, just like the molding gel, but it has argan oil in it, so that actually is what makes my hair grow underneath my liquid cap quick weaves. So I'm going to just use a spatula, and it's not a spatula, what is this? It's something like that, but whatever, it's from Sally's. So I'm just going to put the liquid onto the applicator and then start to apply. Now that's all throughout my hair. Now I'm gonna go ahead, same thing, blow dry it until it dries. This does take a little bit longer to dry. It takes longer than the molding gel, but not too long. I would say probably about 5 to 7 minutes. Super random, but number wise, 5 to 7 minutes. I would probably say it dries. It would be easier if I had a, you know, full head blow dryer, but I don't. So I just like to use this guy, but yeah, so I'm just gonna sit, let this dry thoroughly, and then yeah. So my hair is all dry now. My head is so small. But now I'm just gonna move on to putting on my wig cap. So I did not have time to go to the store. Like, I have no time to go to the store right now. And if you guys hear freaking mowers and people outside, they decided right now at this very moment to cut the grass. Yeah, so I'm actually using my wig cap that I usually use to sew on my wigs, and I just don't have time to run to the store to get like the actual stocking cap that I would have used. But I feel like this will actually be a little bit better because it is thicker. My only fear is that it's going to be too thick, but I think it'll be fine because all this is mesh and I can still see through to be able to see my part. But I'm going to be using a white eyeliner to mark it so that I don't make the mistake of getting anything on my hair. But like I said, if you guys do have a stocking cap or you wish to use a stocking cap instead, you could definitely do that. I just don't have time to run to the store, but I'm just using my wig cap, which should be fine because it is a mesh. So I'm just taking a white eyeliner and I'm just marking out wherever I put my part so that I'm able to see and not make any mistakes. So the hair I'm going to be using today is from Ali Annabelle. I've used their hair about 3 times already. Okay, so I'm using the Ali Annabelle Bodywave. This is actually my first time running my fingers through it, and this is soft. This is really soft. I have had no complaints with Ali Annabelle hair. Like, I just think their hair is just so freaking nice. And I said it in one of my other videos, but I only tend to use to work with only like 2 hair companies, and that's Ali Annabelle and Wide Wigs, and then of course RPG Show, because I do have a wig collab with them. So if you guys are interested in a wig, definitely check the description box because I'll have the link to my first wig I made with them. But yeah, so I got 4 bundles of 22-inch. I didn't really know what kind of hairstyle I wanted to do, but I kind of pretty much changed my mind as always, and I wanted to do a bob instead. So I'm only going to be using about 2.5, and they're all 22 inches, and it's the Brazilian body weave. So I'm going to make sure that I only use half a bundle for the back of my head, because I tell you guys all the time that I hate having a thick bob in the back. So I'm only going to use half of this bundle. So I'm going to cut it in half to make sure that I do not use any more than I need to. So Now this is the hair all unraveled, and look at that shine. Yes, hunty. So I'm just going to cut half of it. This is all of the bundle that I'm going to use for the back of my head for my bob, because I don't want it thick at all in the back. So once you have your measured track down, you want to take your glue and put a good amount of glue on the weft. You don't want to put too much, because you don't want, you know, the glue getting everywhere on your wig cap. So do the same thing, feel around with your fingers, and then once you find the nape of your hair, you just want to apply the glue. And then I also like to take the blow dryer, and then I'll like to blow dry that into place for about like 10 seconds. Now my back is done, so now I'm going to move on to doing like the center of my head, or the middle. So now I'm going to start putting the tracks more on my side, so I can see through the mesh where my hairline is. So I'm just going to put it like probably a centimeter, not directly on my hairline, and just a little bit back from my hairline, so that when my tracks start to lay, it's not going to be too close to like the beginning of my hair. So I'm just measuring this out. This actually isn't long enough, so that is done. So now I'm just going to use the other half of this bundle and measure it out a centimeter behind my hairline on both sides. And then cutty. My cat is like down here in front of me, like playing with his toy, and I was like putting my glue on my track, and I swear the glue had like fell off the track, and it fell on the ground, but literally it was like 2 centimeters from like dropping on his fur, and that would have been bad. Can you imagine hair glue on a cat? Like, that's terrible. That is like terrible. I would have had to cut his fur, and he probably would have went crazy trying to get the glue out. Poor kitty. I know, Mr. Snuckums. You almost had a ball patch. So in this next scene, it was a lot going on. I don't know what was going on. I wasn't in focus. My microphone had died, so you couldn't even hear what I was saying, but we're gonna make it work. So basically, all I did right here was just put my hair in a ponytail so that I'm able to cut any of the excess wig cap that was showing. So I just took my scissors and just cut off any excess wig cap that was showing, because you do not want that to be showing. You want it to be seamless and basically as if this is your real hair, even though it's not. And now I'm just going to be sectioning off and creating my bob cut. So I like to map out the front section to basically behind my ear, and I like to have both of these sections be like my front bangs almost. And then I like to put the back of the hair into a ponytail. So this is like the best way to create a bob. This is like the OG bob technique. If you are at home, you have no clue how to create a bob, you can't see the back of your head or anything like that, it's just so simplistic. It's just super duper easy. So basically you just section off your two fronts, which is going to be your bang, which is what I did, and then you just comb back the hair into a ponytail. And then once you have your ponytail made, you would kind of just pull it down to about the beginning of your neck, just reaching the top of your back. And I'm going to take my scissors and then cut in an upward motion so that I'm creating layers. And I will show you guys exactly what I mean in the next clip. So as you guys can see, I have layers without even looking in the back of my head. So now we're going to create some layers in the front, and I'm just going to take my scissors, which are my shears, my hair shears, and you want to do like a small cutting motion. So you basically want to take the scissors and move them up and down, so basically not really closing the scissors all the way, but just making like little small scissor gestures, I guess you can say. And you're just going to be shearing out the hair. That's the best way to cut the hair without making it super blunt. So I just like to cut the ends of the hair, which is going to be my base of my bob first, and then I like to go through and then shear out the layers of the hair. So I just do the same thing on the other side.
Yeah, mama taught me, I can turn a good girl back. Be careful what I wish for.
So I went ahead and did my makeup, and I also put my clothes on, and all I did for my hair was I just like straightened my hair, and I just blended in with my weave so that, you know, my hair is short, so sometimes it's a little bit difficult to blend. So I hope it looks like good. You know, I can't really see, but this is the hair. And I actually did some waves off camera too, just to see like how it would look, but I wanted to mimic the body wave. So I just wanted to see if it mimics the body wave curls, and it kind of does. It's a little bit more, you know, deep wave-ish instead of like a body wave, but either way I think it's super duper cute. So this will actually be a way to keep up the curls or the waves, you know, when you sleep or if it gets wet or anything. So I just actually went ahead and did this side just to see what it was going to look like, and I really liked it, and it came out super duper cute. And you guys can let me know your thoughts or if you like it or not. So yeah, that pretty much concludes the whole entire tutorial. I hope you guys like the way that I did the talk through for my hair tutorial. It's my first time ever doing this, so I kind of want to see like what you guys' thoughts are. I don't know if it's going to be too long, too short. I'm going to try to condense it as much as I can without excluding too much information. But if you guys like this tutorial, if you guys like the way I did it, if you guys like the hairstyle or something completely different, I've never in my history of doing hair have ever done a hair look like this before, so it's kind of new, but I really like it. It's cute. It's really cute. So I hope you guys stay tuned for my next videos, and thank you so much for watching, and bye guys.
Yeah, mama taught me, I can turn a good girl back. Be careful what I wish for. She goes on you right back. Girl, you be yo-yo, the way you move it up and down. Why yo for the motor? Give me the key, let me drive you, yeah, yeah, yeah. And girl, you be yo-yo, the way you move it up and down. Why yo for your motor? Give me the key, let me drive you. Don't start with a boom, ka, that's alright. Girl, we can go all night. Baby, just boom, ka, that's alright. Girl, we can go all night. I love it when you boom, ka, that's alright. Girl, we can do it all night. Baby, just boom, ka, that's alright. Girl, we can go all night. Tell me if you wanna know if I can hold it down. Are you really got it though? I need a girl who's down. Tell me if you wanna know if I can hold it down. Are you really got it though? I need a girl who's down. Girl, you be yo-yo, the way you move it up and down. Why yo for the motor? Give me the key, let me drive you.